Hi, it's Irma again from Food for Healthy Bones here with Skelly. Now we're going to make that delicious kale salad I made the salad dressing for. Now a couple of tips. First of all, you can hold kale in your refrigerator in this way. This will stay very firm for about a week and a half. I wrap it up in plastic. I have become one of those people that recycles and washes her plastic bag because I don't want to put it outside, but this will keep my kale nice and fresh. So I'm going to show you how we're going to fillet a kale. Take it like this, and the stem is here, and just run your knife on the side of the kale. And that will evenly cut off the kale from the stem, and then we chop this. My kale has already been chopped up for this presentation. And it's in this, it has been washed, chopped up, so I put it in paper towel to dry it off because we want the salad dressing to be able to stick to the lettuce or to the kale. In addition to the kale, we're adding another vegetable which is called cabbage. These are two cruciferous vegetables which are so important for your body. For one thing, cruciferous vegetables are known to remove toxins from your body. Now again, because we're all snowflakes, not everyone can eat kale, so it's up to you to listen to your body about kale and about cabbage to see what it does. Now some of my clients have said that they've gotten away from their mindful practice, and I want to just bring a reminder. I cut this cabbage in half and I was struck by the beauty. Look what's going on here. It almost feels like a tree or maybe a skeleton. So just have a mindful moment when you're cutting your vegetables and just take a look at this beautiful, beautiful composition. All right, we're going to put that aside. Here is your kale and your cabbage. Mixing it up with my hands, which have been washed. And I'm going to add chopped almonds. Again, I'm going to try to get as much calcium in this dish as possible. So I'm going to put a lot of slivered almonds in there. If almonds don't work for you, you can substitute with another nut. And if nuts don't work for you at all, don't put them in. These almonds are high in calcium, that's why I use them. Now we're going to add some of the currants. Currants are going to add a sweetness to the salad. Quite yummy. And then you take a look at the measure and say, is it of equal proportion? I might have added a little bit more cabbage because I like that contrast of the green and the purple. And perhaps a little bit more currants. Now here's the cheese that some people want to have in, or if you don't eat cheese, we're going to skip this. But this is a locatelli cheese, and I've cut it into little squares. I'm going to show you how I cut it. So I've sliced it, and then I'm just going to bring it all to the edge of the knife and cut it down into little cubes. And then we can add that right to the salad. Now what's so super about kale and why is it so important for our bones? Well, there are 6 very, very important understandings about kale. First of all, number 1 is alkalizing. So it alkalizes your body, and we tend to be acidic because we're in a highly stressed environment. So it's great to have an alkalizing ingredient in our day, kale salad. This kale salad will last about 5 days in the refrigerator, maybe 4, unless somebody comes and eats it right away, which is typically what I do. It also has vitamin K1. Vitamin K1 is vitally important for the bones, but here's what it is. We need vitamin K2 for the bones. The bacteria in the gut converts K1 to K2, and K2 drives the calcium where it belongs, which is the bones. Also high in vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and of course magnesium. So let me just give you an example. 1 cup of cooked kale, now this is raw of course, but 1 cup of cooked kale has 354% of the daily value for vitamin A, 89% of the daily value of vitamin C, 132% of vitamin K, 9% of calcium, and 6% of magnesium. So it's quite a superfood. Again, when we take in calcium, we want to take in as many minerals and vitamins as we can, not just calcium. I'm going to shake up the dressing. I'm going to dress this baby. And I'm going to toss it. It's taking on a glistening look. This particular kale salad I have sold at farmers markets, and even people that come up to me and say, ooh, I don't like kale. And I'll say, well, just give this a try. and they love it. It's a conversion food. This particular dish is a conversion dish. So even the non-kale eaters will dive in. And I'm going to put a little bit on the plate and give it a taste. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, the combination of the almonds, the currants, the Himalayan sea salt, the kale, and the cabbage is music to my bones. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm sure you will too.